What is ED glass? ED stands for extra low dispersion glass. That has special chemical compounds in it that reduce chromatic aberration. That's the prismatic effect that can happen when light passes through a highly magnified lens, or in the case of this LPVO, multiple lenses, to achieve a 10 times magnification of its original image. And that can create ghost images in other colors, which we see as chromatic aberration. Here's a good example. The scope on the left is a Vortex Razor. Vortex's top-tier LPVO, but it does not use ED glass, and this is evident in the purple fringe around the white targets. The scope on the right is a Monstrum Panzer, and while it is a budget-tier optic, it does use ED glass. And as you can see, while the image is not as bright and detailed as the Razor, it has very little, almost no chromatic aberration, save for the barest hint on the outer edge of the image. So if chromatic aberration is bad, why don't all scopes use ED glass? Well, there are some trade-offs. First, ED glass is more expensive than normal glass, it can be a little more fragile, and it isn't quite as bright. But the trade-offs are debatable. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Do you think that a scope should have ED glass, which is a little bit darker but perhaps clearer? Or do you think that brighter glass is more important, even if you do have chromatic aberration? So that's ED glass and how it makes a difference in high power optics. But if you're like me, you're probably wondering, how is it that extra low dispersion glass has the acronym ED and not ELD? Well, that's because there's actually another even more specialized glass that's extraordinary low dispersion. Sounds like something from The Princess Bride.
What about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
But it's the kind of glass that they use in high-end astronomy, as well as in those big honkin' rocket launcher sized photo lenses that cost thousands of dollars that they use for sports and wildlife photography. So anyway, I want to thank Monstrum Tactical for sponsoring this video, as well as lending me the scopes that I used in my examples. I did a head-to-head comparison video between these two scopes. If you'd like to see it, I'll include a link in this video's description. And if you're interested in either of these scopes, I'll include product links as well as more information in my full written article at moondogindustries.com. Definitely check that out. And if you learned something from this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell buttons. Just takes a second and it's absolutely free. Anyway, thanks for watching. Moondog, out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.